Jols bidegallar, helgar kinder, meri och minne, mögu heimdallar, viltuatek valfoder.
Old Norse is a language that was spoken by the Scandinavian peoples during the Viking Age and the Middle Ages, from approximately the 9th century to the 14th century. It is the ancestor of the modern North Germanic languages, including Icelandic, Faroese, Norwegian, Danish, and Swedish. During the Viking Age, Old Norse-speaking Norsemen explored and settled in various regions, including parts of what are now modern-day England, Scotland, Ireland, Iceland, Greenland, and beyond. Their influence on these regions led to the incorporation of Old Norse words into the local languages and dialects.
குதிர் வாழ்க்கை அஞ்சுதை தும்பி காமம் சப்பாத்து கண்டது மொழிமா பயிலியது கெழி இய நட்பின் மயிலியது சிட்டி எயிட்ட அறிவை கூந்தலின்.
Old Tamil, also known as Classical Tamil, refers to the earliest form of the Tamil language, a Dravidian language spoken predominantly in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu and in Sri Lanka. Old Tamil is the precursor to modern Tamil and is considered one of the classical languages of India. Old Tamil literature dates back to the Sangam period, which is estimated to have occurred between 300 BC and 300 CE. Old Tamil underwent linguistic changes over the centuries, eventually evolving into the modern Tamil spoken today.
Uns ist in alten Meeren Wunderes viel gesät, von Helden Lobebären, von großer Arbeit, von Freuden.
The term Middle German typically refers to the stage of the German language spoken between the early and late Middle Ages, roughly from the 11th to the 16th centuries. During this period, the German language underwent significant changes in terms of phonetics, grammar, and vocabulary. Middle German is part of the broader Germanic language family and is a precursor to the early modern High German, which eventually developed into the contemporary Standard German.
Tis atal, endan nurkes purli, nargalbastum, purilyat diallan, tidabagas sakru, siratilimu.
The Hurrian language is an extinct language isolate that was spoken by the Hurrians, a people who lived in parts of the ancient Near East. The Hurrian civilization flourished in the region encompassing modern-day Syria and Iraq during the 2nd millennium BCE. The Hurrian language is not known to be related to any other language family, making it a language isolate. Early Middle Japanese refers to the stage in the evolution of the Japanese language that followed Old Japanese and preceded Late Middle Japanese. This period roughly spans from the late 12th century to the late 16th century. During this time, Japan underwent significant social, political, and cultural changes, and these changes were reflected in the language. Early Middle Chinese refers to the stage in the development of the Chinese language that followed Old Chinese and preceded Middle Chinese. This period spanned approximately from the 6th to the 10th century CE. Early Middle Chinese was a time of significant linguistic changes, marking the transition from the ancient phonological system of Old Chinese to the more structured tonal system of Middle Chinese.
Dariya mawish eshana, irshai rashana, eshanai pinnashana, barshi pikashana, dawish ben namish dash bashakri.
The Elamite language is an extinct language that was once spoken in the ancient region of Elam, located in what is now southwestern Iran. The Elamite civilization flourished from around 2700 BC to 539 BCE, and the Elamite language was used in inscriptions, administrative documents, and other written records.
나라스 마에섬이 둥괴가에 달아 문자와로 세르 서마스디 아니할서이 이런 전처로 어린 백성이 니르고지어 홀바이 이세도 머천 나이 저희 부드들 실어 벼디 모 덜놈이 하니라.
Middle Korean refers to the stage in the evolution of the Korean language that follows Old Korean and precedes Modern Korean. This period generally spans from the 10th to the 16th century. Middle Korean represents a significant transitional phase in the linguistic history of the Korean peninsula. Dialectal variations existed across different regions of the Korean peninsula during the Middle Korean period. Variations in pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar were influenced by local factors.
Ande diyon, wedi yumi, diuyon, risenari tumapo narweri latin, lotites nietik, sosbrichtia anderon.
Gaulish is the ancient Celtic language spoken in Gaul, modern-day France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and parts of Switzerland, Italy, the Netherlands, and Germany during the Iron Age and Roman period. Gaulish is a member of the Celtic language branch within the larger Indo-European language family.
Tritantam, bergunetakam, togoitosque, sarnikyokque, sua combalkesnelitom, neque to verdaunilitom, neque daunilitom, neque mas nailizaunilitom.
Celtiberian is an ancient Celtic language that was spoken in the Iberian Peninsula, specifically in the central and eastern parts of what is now Spain, during the Iron Age. The Celtiberians were a Celtic-speaking people who inhabited the region before the Roman conquest.
Di ba ang ibang mga kaasalan at kaanyuan ng mga Kastila ay inyong kinalulugdan at ginagagadin ninyo? Sa pagdaramit man at sa nananandata man at paglakad man?
Classical Tagalog, also known as Old Tagalog or Wikang Pambansa, refers to an earlier form of the Tagalog language spoken before the arrival of Spanish colonization in the Philippines. This version of Tagalog holds cultural and historical significance and is reflected in early Philippine literature, particularly in manuscripts and documents written in the Baybayin script, the ancient writing system used in the Philippines before the Spanish era. As the Philippines underwent colonial rule and subsequent historical changes, the language evolved into modern Tagalog. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, don't forget to rate it and leave a comment below with your thoughts. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to not miss out on future videos about similar topics. Thanks again for your support and see you in the next video.